In today's video, I have to survive 100 days in a desert dimension. I have 3 objectives. 1. Build an epic desert base. 2. Raid a barbarian camp and steal all of their supplies. And 3. Defeat a pharaoh that lurks in ancient pyramids of evil. So here's what happened. Spawning in the desert dimension, I am greeted with a sandstorm right at the get-go. I find some bushes that give me sticks and stumble across a big cactus. So like any sane person, I start punching it. Turns out it isn't a cactus at all, and it is a dead tree, and something comes out to attack me. And already, a spooky man emerges from the sand, and he doesn't look like the type of person that wants to help me out, so I run for my life. And it looks like he has friends because I ran away from them as they shoot arrows at me. After making some distance, I grab some more wood, and well, let's just run. These guys are absolutely relentless and will not stop until I am dead. Luckily, I find a dead forest and have enough time to make a crafting table and a wooden pickaxe. The blocks in front of me happen to be limestone, which I can use to make limestone tools. Also make sure to grab enough to make a furnace. The storm had cleared up, so I grabbed some more wood, and just in the nick of time as more bandits showed up. And well, there was a whole bandit camp just around the corner. After a lot more running, I began to run out of food. But I was able to find some desert quails. They didn't like the idea of me trying to eat them. Only one of them gave me any meat, so I slapped down my crafting table, crafted up a furnace, and began cooking. Who knows when some bandits might show up. While I cooked, I grabbed the coal nearby, which ended up being a pretty big vein. Now that that was done, I ate my one and only piece of meat, and also I could eat the bug I got from the dead trees. Packing up my items, I headed out while being shot at yet again. I ended up stumbling across some ruins which had a spawner, so I broke that real fast and looted the crates around, and also grabbed the crates for storage. Next, I found a camel which ended up dropping some meat, and his friends also dropped some meat. Nearby there was a village, so I decided to go and explore. Turns out the bandits just roam freely through here, so I set up a little base on top of one of the villagers' houses and cooked up my meat. While that cooked, I broke into the house and transferred all my items in. The bandits ended up going away just enough that I was able to get some sleep. Now day 2, I looked around outside just to get shot at with arrows. Anytime I opened the door, I would get shot with arrows. So I did the only thing I could, start digging. Not too far down, I found 2 iron ore. I smelted this up and made the best counter to arrows I can, a shield. With my shield in hand, I ventured out to teach these guys a lesson. I was able to kill 2 of them, which made me pretty happy about myself. So for the rest of the day, I went around trying to clear up the village from these nasty bandits, which I did a good job since I ended up killing 1 of each kind. Yeah, I ended up doing this until the sun set. Now day 3, I looted some crates and found some linen that basically acts as wool. I found a little market area that had some loot and also a spinning wheel which I could use to turn my linen into string, so I made a bow. And just like that, more bandits. After killing a few, I decided to go down in the depths since there was just so many of them. I ended up finding a cave and went back up to craft some torches since it was so dusty. Yeah, that helps a lot. In the cave, I found some more iron, lots of coal, and a bit of gold that I couldn't get just yet. I went back home, and day 4, I smelted up my iron, crafted an iron pickaxe, and made some armor. Back in the cave, I grabbed the gold, some lapis, and a bunch more coal. I found some water, so I crafted a bucket since I would need this for crops at some point. I ended up spending the entire day and night mining through the cave and found lots of ores. But the best find had to do with these fossils, which ended up giving me a rare pickaxe that has a chance to turn iron ore into gold ore, which was pretty neat. The fossil ores dropped all sorts of dirty items as well. In the morning, I was out of the cave, and here is all of my findings. I used my water bucket to place some water and clean off all my valuable items. And also the water can break it too. After waiting a long time, I had enough iron to make a full set of tools. I ended up waiting for the rest of the day for my ores to smelt and gave myself a fresh set of iron armor. I went outside to do some vigilante justice, but immediately was overrun by bandits. Retreating back to base, I almost died. The bandits literally sent an assassin after me. I found this one hiding, surprised he didn't attack me. Outside, there were still bandits everywhere, but I was able to take a short bow from one of them. Running low on food, I ventured out and found some quail. I ended up getting sidetracked and began looting some of the crates in the village. One crate had a Pyramid Explorer map. Bandits quickly found me and I had to fight them off. Once I was done, I found another crate, broke a spawner, and got some more loot, and had to fight off more bandits. Not long, they began to overwhelm me and I started to panic. Luckily, I'm a Minecraft god. Not really though. And I was able to fight them all off. These guys, though, I have to be super careful of as they take half of my health bar away with just one swing. Not wanting to mess with that guy, I ran off into the desert in hopes of finding food. Besides this one rabbit, I got one of these guys and the sun was setting, so I ran back home. Really don't want to see what spawns in the desert at night. In the morning, I grabbed some camel meat, cleaned off the items I got from the bandits, and organized my inventory. Since there were so many bandits outside and they will literally send assassins after me if I kill too many of them, I'm going into the caves and finding some diamonds. Also, it looks like dates are basically apples and you can make super OP ones. After a bit of strip mining, I found my very first cluster of diamonds. I brought these straight back home and, well, it was nighttime. No way I'm giving phantoms even a chance to spawn. Now, day 8, I crafted up a diamond pickaxe, grabbed some obsidian, and continued my strip mining, which led me to a few more diamonds. Nothing can beat that beautiful sound. May not seem like it, but that was 2 whole pickaxes of mining, so I threw my iron I found in the furnace and went to sleep. Day 9, I learned that I can make books with scrolls, which I can make with papyrus, so I need to find papyrus. After some quick organization and learning I can make a weapon that does 15 damage with this stuff, I head out in search of this papyrus plant with my new club, and realize it's night since I spent all day looking at recipes. Day 10, I head west into the desert, passing a nearby bandit camp. I find some ruins next to some weird terrain generation and begin looting where I get another map. Seeing camel armor makes me wonder if you can tame and ride camels. After journeying into the desert, I find some quails and get interrupted by a desert wolf, and holy crap, some of these dudes are huge. And then I run further in the desert while bandits do bandit things. I end up going pretty far, and before I run out of food, I decide it's a good idea to return home. On my way back, I find a little abandoned archery tower thing that has some loot. Getting back to the village, I find the bandits haven't spawned yet, so I decide to start raiding the houses for as much supplies as possible. Not long after the sun is setting and I return home. Day 11, I find that piles of fertile soil are pretty valuable as they give you very good potions and soil for crops. So I venture out to find some more of these, and well, the bandits had a different plan in mind. Everywhere I go, there are bandits, so I lock myself in the base. I end up staying in there all night long since that's how long it took for them to go away. Next morning, I start off by making an extra furnace and grabbing some coal. I go out to find either papyrus or fertile soil. I do find some camels, which give me a good amount of meat, and I stop to steal some stuff from the bandits. After leaving, I find some more camels and begin cooking the meat. I got a few done and run off into the desert. Good thing these bandits are terrible with their bows. In a ruin, I find some feather falling 4 boots and another map. Also found another one of these, which had some soil in it. After running for quite some time and having a bit of luck finding that soil, I decide to return home when a dust storm kicks in, and a bandit archer squad emerges from the dust. As the sun begins to set, I decide to go to sleep in hopes of the storm clearing up. It didn't. Luckily though, when it did clear up, I found this big cliff again and instantly knew where I was. I might have ran past the village if I didn't stumble across this. Returning back to base, I throw the meat in the furnace, and well, I find out that I need 9 soil to make a solid block. Already getting dark from that long journey, I go to bed. Day 14, I set my sights on finding an oasis, and for whatever reason, the creatures of the night are still out and about. I end up finding one of these archer tower thingies, and it doesn't have any loot, but I did spot something even better. Finally, I found myself an oasis, and yes, that is papyrus. Now time to grab as much of this beautiful soil as I can. Apparently bandits like this place too. After dealing with them, I have a few stacks of soil and head back home, since it is like the only semi-safe place around here. Now I make a bunch of soil blocks and build up a little farm underground. Skipping ahead to day 20, I spent the last 5 days here working on my farm. I also did some fishing, which I got a bunch of the skeletal fish, which might come in handy. Also got some emmer and some flax. With the skeletal fish, I can make dusty bones. With these dusty bones, I can make full blocks of dirty bone blocks, and then with these dirty bone blocks, I can make bone meal. What I'm hoping to do with this, and it doesn't do what I want to do. Like you guys can tell, it's been 5 days, and this is how much stuff I ended up getting. 8 papyrus, 6 emmer, and 3 flax. This stuff grows very slow. I also did throw a little bit of sand in here to get crystal glass, which could come in handy when I want to do some building. So now what I want to do is I want to take my saddle, and also if you're wondering what this ectoplasm is used for, we can make potions of invisibility and we can smelt it to make slime balls, which is pretty cool. I ended up getting this from a phantom when I was out in the desert and it was still nighttime. So what my plan right now is to use this emmer and a saddle to hopefully try and go tame myself a camel. Guess we'll have to take care of these guys real fast. And it looks like we're having a dust storm as well. It looks like I found a ruin that I haven't explored yet. Break the spawner, see if there's any good loot. Nothing overly good, but we did get a Naboo torch, which is good for going in pyramids later on. And wow, the sun is already setting, so let's get back to base. We will just go to bed real fast. And now day 21, we are back at it to go search for some more camels. Stopping by and checking this crate real fast, I found some desert wolf armor and another pyramid map. And here we go, I found a bunch of camels. Hopefully we can actually train one of these bad boys up. Okay, so they don't eat the emmer. Alrighty, so we got this guy tamed. Slap a saddle on it and let's get it's really slow. We'll just take these guys down real fast. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so they're not that fast. Oh my goodness, how many bandits are gonna show up on me? Come on, I'm just trying to tame some camels, guys. I'm kind of in a bad predicament here. They broke my shield. These guys are tough, but I'll take them down. Luckily though, I got enough shields that I can make my own. And I already got a billion dudes on me again. Well, I'm just gonna call it a day, and we're gonna go back to base, because this is how many bandits are all over here. No thanks. Oh my goodness, I just found a person that will trade me paper. This person will give me paper. And it looks like the sun is already set, so let's get ourselves into bed. Now let's take all 48 of our coins and go find that paper lady. And here she is. Literally take like all of my money. Oh my, okay, that's... Oh, that's, I didn't, okay. Okay, I didn't want her to actually take all of my money, but, I thought she was gonna run out of trades a lot. Okay. Well, there goes all my money. Now, with all this paper, we're gonna make a lot of books. And it looks like we have to go out and get some more wood. So let's do that real fast. Well, I'm hoping this will be enough. We have enough for 12 bookshelves, which is just short. All right, let's just grab a few more logs and we'll be good to go. And there we go. We have 15, which is enough for full enchantments. And we even have an extra book, which ends up working out absolutely perfect to make our enchantment table. Guess I'll just come on down here and we will make a temporary spot. Now that we have this little spot dug out, this will do absolutely perfect. All right, I think I'll go for the solid silk touch and see what it gives us. Silk touch and efficiency 3. All right, so my next pickaxe is on breaking 3, which is pretty good. I would want that on my diamond pickaxe. So real fast. 1, I'm gonna go to bed. 2, I'm gonna grab 3 more diamonds and we are gonna make another diamond pickaxe. I'm gonna take this diamond pickaxe and we're gonna throw unbreaking 3, which gives me efficiency 4, which combining those two together will almost have every single enchantment that I will want in it. Next best enchantment is silk touch on my axe, which also gives me efficiency 4. So why did I put that on an iron one? What do I, no, I'm not, fortune 3, that's just what I need. Okay, seeing how there are just so many bandits around all the time, I'm thinking that I should make an XP farm. I have a design in mind and I'm gonna start creating it and I will show you guys when I have a good thing of it done. Holy crap. See how dangerous these dudes are? They literally one-shot me and they sneak up from me behind. Back to base. And don't worry, I made it back safe. All right, so I have everything set and ready to go in my inventory for the XP farm. But however, though, it is getting nighttime, so I do need to go to bed and I'll let you know in the morning what we're gonna work on. Now, day 24, the plan is very simple. We are gonna turn this barbarian camp, which has spawners in it, into an XP farm. We're gonna do some big brain ideas here. So real fast, I need to run through this thing and loot it all and make sure all these are all well lit up so nothing can spawn. The thing I need to do is I need to block off all of the walls around this thing. Pretty much what this is going to do is it's just going to keep a bunch of guys from just spawning all over the place and trying to kill me. Okay, my inventory is completely full and I'm kind of getting surrounded, so I am going to head on back to base really fast. And look at how many dudes are around here. It's literally insane. They got a whole army after me. Oh my goodness. Real fast, let's take care of these guys. And, well, it's already getting nighttime, so I'm running back to base because I don't want to be swarmed by these guys like I already am. Here we go. Look how many heroes are in me. All right, so I ended up getting the majority of this thing sealed off. I'll have to fill up all the cracks and also just loot the rest of these crates that I missed. Now all I gotta do is break a bunch of these blocks and build a big long tunnel. Alrighty, so now I have this big long tunnel and all I gotta do now is return back to base, drop off my items, and come back and finish this thing up for you guys. So the XP farm is complete. I built this little upstairs area. You then come down this ladder. And this is what it looks like in the inside. So we got 1, 2, and 3 spawners and then water trails that lead down into that hole right there. Then coming down this ladder, they all collect into this room where, you know, I do the fun stuff of getting lots of items and XP. So for the next few days, I'm gonna AFK this thing until I have a lot of XP. Here we are on the 40th day, and this is all the coins and arrows that I've gotten. This crate right here has all the items I've got, and I have 60 levels. It ended up taking so long because this is how many dudes are outside the building obstructing my spawn rates. Absolutely ridiculous. Now that I'm back to base, it's time to do something extremely satisfying. Which is that. Since I am running out of food, I need to make myself a quern. With this quern, I can grind up my emmer, which will give me emmer flour. So I just have to sit here and I have to spam click this thing as fast as I can for a while, and it's not very fun. Now that that's done, I come down here and I just have to turn all this flour into dough. Then I throw this dough into the furnaces and I get emmer bread. Now that that is all cooked up, I have 24 and it's time to go to bed. Today's goal is I want to make a librarian villager to get a mending book. There were some villagers that got trapped down in this hole. So if I come on down into here, and here they are. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of them down here. Now I just gotta start the fun process of transferring one over and over again. So I ended up finding something very unfortunate, and that is all of their trades are already locked. So I can't just cycle through them. So that's a big bummer. Ooh, let's see if these fossils give me anything cool. Just some coins. So I guess the only thing I have left to do is to go back in the base and just strip mine until I get all the items I need. Well, here's what I'll be doing for the next few days. So I found some emerald, but most importantly, I found this ore right here, which is a very, very, very good ore. So this is Nebu ore, which you use to make drops, and then the drops will turn into ingots, and with these ingots, you can make a god forge, which sounds pretty dang neat. Finally, after 2 pickaxes, I was able to get a few diamonds. Luckily, I ended up finding a cave which had a few more diamonds waiting for me. On my way back to base, I ended up finding this dude, which was very, very strong. Took 3 hits with the 15 damage weapon. Once fully back at base, I decided to craft up a diamond chestplate. Back at the enchanting room, I was able to put protection 4 on this, and that is why I made it, which ended up doing exactly what I wanted to, and I got a fortune 3 enchantment for a pickaxe. As much as I don't want to, I'm making a 3rd diamond pickaxe, and that is what I'm putting fortune. No, I did not click on the second one on accident, did I? No way. Guess I gotta make another pickaxe. Found some more diamonds. Big boy vein. And I'm getting 17 from that. I guess fortune 2 isn't too bad after all. Found some more of these beauties. And well, apparently I've explored all of the biomes now. So now back at base, I'm smelting up all of my ores. In total, we got 50 diamonds and this many like dirty items. So let's go clean those off real fast. So with my 50 diamonds, I would say we should make a full set of diamond armor. Now let's see what kind of enchantments we can get. So I am currently out of levels, so I'm going to travel over to the XP farm and quickly get a bunch of levels and come back and finish enchanting. And I'll show you guys what that looks like here in a second. It is now day 60 and I have protection 4 on every single piece of armor. I also have 2 diamond swords and all of my tools pretty much enchanted. I also have 4 diamond pickaxes and 2 bows that I'll need to combine and an extra pair of diamond boots. The goal right now is to get a saddle, some iron camel armor, and we're gonna venture out and get ourselves a camel because we are moving. Dust storm's not really the best time to go find ourselves a camel, but I'm sure we can do it. And well, not too far along, we've got one. Now we just gotta sit here and get him to like us. That didn't take too long. I could throw on my camel. Ooh, this guy looks pretty nice with that armor on. So now we gotta return back to base, and as you can see, there are 2 little crate images. So I'm guessing we can put stuff in there in order to transport more items. Gonna try to build a pen real fast to keep him safe. Well, that would have been nice to know we could walk through 2 wide doorways. Well, now it's time to start packing up all of our valuable resources. Get the enchantment table too. Also, since I have a silk touch pickaxe, I should just be able to grab all the soil completely, which is kind of nice. So it turns out that these 3 maps are exactly the same, so therefore I can get rid of 2 of them, which then perfectly leaves 3 slots open, and it's weird seeing a camel full of so many valuable items. After a lot of organizing, it is now day 62, and I have my inventory completely filled up with stuff, and also the camel is completely filled up with stuff. I was able to save a few more slots by using these right here. Pretty clever. So now it is time to take our camel, and we are heading out in the desert. I wasn't able to get everything I wanted, so I will have to return back one more time for a final trip. Who knows what we're gonna find out here. After a good day of traveling, I spotted some palm trees, which ended up leading to the biggest water pool I've ever seen in a desert. This could potentially be where I want to build an epic base. What ended up sealing the deal is there is a village directly next to it. I'll just take my camel and I'll just shove it in someone's house. This little child's like, what the heck are you doing? I just gotta lay out all my crates to store all my items. Now I just need to return back to base and grab the rest of my items. I will say the XP farm will probably be the greatest loss, but we can always return if I need more levels. And I probably won't bring my camel because he's really slow. Holy crap, inside of this village, there's literally a bandit camp. What? Alright, let's get rid of all these. Alrighty, we're out here cleaning up the village. Hey, you get away from me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, they sent a 3rd one this time. Being sneaky, I see. Nice, there's a map in here, and it goes to that same pyramid. I hate how many bandits are in this place. That's like my #1 goal for building a base. Make sure there's no bandits. Well, I did get some fancy stuff, so let's go wash this off in the oasis. Not too bad. Well, time to get in bed and find out where to build a base tomorrow. Holy crap, an archer almost killed my camel. I decided let's just use this map and go look and see what's around here. Oh, it looks like there's a really big green spot up here. Okay. Looks like it's another oasis kind of tucked away down in here. This is a pretty neat little spot. 2 things I could do this. 1, I could take a bunch of this fertile soil and go move it over to where the water is. Or 2, I could flatten out this whole area and build my base down in here. This is what we're looking for. This right here is the pyramid. Oh, this thing's sweet. Gonna have a lot of cool items in there. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a bunch of all that green fertile soil, and then I can fill in all this spot like right here, and I can build a big house right in here, which would be really cool because then I have all this water that I can use to make crops, and then I have the village right here and the pyramid just not too far away. Now let's begin the building montage. Welcome everyone to day 95, and here is my massive place that I built. And yes, it actually did take me that long because literally every single time I have to leave, I get bombarded by these guys. Quick little tour around here. You know, we got a little spot for my camel, a little bit of storage. You come down this walkway aisle looking thing, and that leads you straight to the house that has a kitchen. And then I have a little indoor farm here. Papyrus is supposed to go there. Coming up the stairs, we just have a little workstation area. Up to the 3rd floor, there's just another little storage area right up there. And then coming this way, there's just this long little kind of balcony area with some chairs to chill on. And over the edge, there's my enchanting room. See, literally, that's what happens every single time I walk anywhere. But now it is time to start raiding some pyramids. We are gonna be a grave robber. So first thing I want to do is I want to make as many golden dates as I can. In order to prepare for these battles, I need to find my brewing stand. Happens to be right here. With this brewing stand, I need to make some potions. And, well, I forgot that we need blaze powder to do this, and, well, we don't have blaze powder. No potions! We're not doing potions, I guess. Since we don't have any potions, I'm gonna get our good pickaxe here, and I'm gonna try to go get a few more gold ore so we can make more dates. It is now day 97. That took 2 days for me to go get all that gold and get completely prepared. This is all I have, and I think we're good to go. 16 golden dates might do the trick. Time to travel to the pyramids. Luckily, the first one isn't very far away at all. So here is the entrance, which you can't get in until you place these torches on here, which then opens up for you. All right, let's get on to it. So this is the main room right here. First thing I want to do is I want to go around and try to break all of these things. All the spawners. I can't think of what the heck they're called. A knockback 2 coming in clutch. What, these guys can't drop me some blaze rods or something? Like, come on, boys. Grab all the loot. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Let me guess. Absolutely terrible. Wow. All right, so down in here, what we have is a maze. And we have to find a cool little spot. And it also is filled with traps, so that's kind of nice. Well, it turns out I actually walked past it like 3 times. So already there's just traps I can't avoid. Is there any good loot in any of these things? No, there's not. There's not any good loot in anything. Oh, this right here. This is the room. This is the big boy room. I'm pulling a smart one on these arrow traps. Come on, they're so smart. All right, let's get this thing over with. You're supposed to spawn. Oh! All right, bro. All right. Don't sit in the corner. Are you kidding me? And you're just throwing these things back and forth at me. We're just doing a little dance. Oh yeah, how do you like this? I'm just gonna sit here and do this. Oh my gosh. Okay, he's almost done. He's almost done. I can do it. He's almost done. 2 more hits. Just one more. Come on. One more. Yeah! There we go. Get the heck out of here, boy. King Slayer. Kill a pharaoh. Kill one of each type of autumn undead. Okay, so they actually give you like the good item. So in here is just, oh, and that guy was tougher than I thought he'd be. All right, what does my little necklace do? Nice. When you die, you will keep your equipment and your active items. Thanks, game. Just what I needed. And let's get this party started. So they all shoot something ridiculous at you. All right, we're just gonna go over here. Ah! This guy's quick. This guy's real. Oh! No, you can't. You can't do that. You can't come up here. This guy's way more difficult than the other one. All right, here we go. This is a good spot. Finish him off. He's almost done. One more. There we go. We got him. Okay. Oh my goodness. What'd he give me? The legs of Ra. So they actually got something cool. Well, guys, it is now day 100. And that concludes our journey. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.